Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another dinosaur cosmetic showcase in Jurassic World Evolution 2. And this is the Attenborosaurus for today. And this is the second attempt of recording this video because I did this 2 days ago. And I got home from work. It was a bit warm in my apartment, and while I was recording, halfway I fell asleep. Yeah, so that was not working out. I was struggling so hard. I was getting drowsy because of the warmth, and after a work day, I didn't even had a long day, but somehow I was so tired at that point. I finished the recording. I played it back a little bit because I knew something was wrong. I didn't even knew fell away for at least 3 times. I noticed it with one time, but yeah, it's really bad. It was really bad. It's really funny to hear that. And I was just talking, and then suddenly you can hear me go softer and just like you fall asleep, right? And then I woke up again and started with telling something completely different, so that's not how things work out. So this is the second time. I can honestly not remember what kind of skin combinations we have seen the first attempt, but that's a good thing because we now can at least legit check them again, and I'm awake. It's morning, and I had my coffee, got a slice of apple pie, so I'm ready to go, guys. Here we go. Attenborosaurus.
Attenborosaurus.
Attenborosaurus. At least it says Boro, but you say it differently already. And once again, we're using the Jurassic World neutral color grading at this point. It only has 2 animations. A fast swim is the second one, but we love to do the normal one, the base one. First one, we're starting off with the Yukon River and the Rana pattern, and we are going to check the blank pattern at the end of this one, because this basically is already the first thing you see. And this is the cosmetic you get if you do not change your cosmetic settings when incubating the dinosaur, or marine reptile in this case. And the design of the animal itself is already really, really cool. I think it's one of maybe it's my favorite version of a plesiosaur species. And it's really cool. I love the head. I love how it's like, this is how we've seen it in other ways. It has more like a weird tail that looks like a fish tail. Maybe it's because of the fish DNA. But compared to that of the plesiosaurus and what's the other one, Elasmosaurus, this looks like legit accurate at its best. Let's say it like that. So the Yukon River, if we go just quickly to the blank one first. So the Yukon River is a gray color, and it is really, really good. I can't even remember what my top 3 was the first time I attempted to record, but I'm still thinking that this is, for a base color, the first color, it's really, really good. I love it. It also has like the white belly underneath. It reminds me of like how dolphins, whales, and sharks, for example, have their colors, like dark on top and light underneath. Let's check the Rana, and as you can see, the Rana gives different tints as well. If we go back, you can see it's like neutral. Boom. We got some lines, we got some dots on the flippers, as you can see over there. Let's just pause that for a second. But you can also see that there is this color grading overlay on top of the gray body. This is something I didn't realize in my previous try for recording, and now I'm awake, I can see it at least. So it's a nice bluish color. It's not that, well, you can see it's there. And I think it's more like a natural pattern color for the Attenboro. And it's not that specifically great, but it's natural. And that's what I like in some species. Then we have the Chalcorana, which is the orange-brown pattern, and I love this pattern. That's what I remember, that I love this one. A nice orange, you can see some brown spots in the pattern as well, especially on the flippers. As you can see over here, looks really cool. Let's pause that for a second. Looks really nice. The lines are really great on this color, like the darker skins, I think. I love it. It's a really nice one. Little Bates is it's black, and well, maybe it's more brown on the body, but you can definitely see it's just a more simpler style. Some spots, some lines. That's it. It's not bad, but it's not. Honestly, it's not the best, in my opinion, of the first three we've seen. Then we have the Bullgrana one, which is green, and if you've watched my other showcases, I have no love for the green patterns, with the exception of some that just really have a good color. But I don't know, the green on some of the dinosaurs and marine reptiles or flying reptiles is just not good. And I'm not using it that often. Then we have Papu Rana, which is like also an orange, a yellowish color. It reminds me a bit of like a human skin color, light. How do you say that? A bit pinkish. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. But nice. It's like a lighter version of which is Calcorona. I like this. That's a nice one. And then we have Pilophylax, which is a better blue in my opinion. Even if it has a darker icon color, it is way more lighter than a Rana at this point. You can also see yellow in it, as you can see here. And let's go to the flipper a bit. You can also see it on the flippers. That's cool. We also have colors in the tail, by the way, because we cannot really turn the camera or move it sideways or up and down. We can only rotate around the species, but we can definitely see it has something on the tail as well. I like this color. Well, let's move to the first one. We always start with the skin that is already basically prepared for us. So we start with the first one, which is the Sonoran Desert, and the icon is like a purple one, but I see it's purplish red. Like in common with some of the land species, it has a more sandy yellowish orange color on the belly, on the face. I love the colors on the face, by the way, that it is different than, it's not just fully purple reddish, but only the top. Really cool. You can see without a pattern, you still have those lines in the skin. Nicely visible on the back. It's like, I don't know, are those the bones, or at least the spine is greatly visible, but I'm not sure. But I like it. Blank looks nice, but let's see how it is with the patterns. We got Rana. And I think Rana in this for this dinosaur is not that impressive. Some have a really great Rana, the other ones, meh. You can see the blue. Yeah, not much to say about it, to be fair. Not the greatest for this Sonoran Desert color. But this one, the orange one, the Chalcorana, is way better. That looks really good. That is a nice combination. Also because of how it is like, it is part of the skin, you know? It already has orange and yellow, and now we got some more orange on top of it. I love those kind of patterns that can be mixed greatly with the skin itself. Little Bates, not that interesting. I don't see much difference with the lines. You can see it has a little bit darker lines on the back. Spots, they are visible. It's like you can use this as an old aged animal if you do not have animals that age for your sandbox park, for example. And this is why I dislike the green, because in my eyes it's not changing much. You can see the lines are changing a bit more darker compared to the black pattern, which is strange, even more strange than that. You can see it's green, but it's just a no for me. It's just no. Papurana, also really fitting for the purple body itself. Lighter version than Chalcorona again. And oh, I thought this was not going to work out, but I do like the blue on the purple and the yellow. Makes it unique, right? Makes it unique. Let's move on to the next one. That is the Death Valley, and Death Valley is a nice skin. It's more like a natural skin for a lot of species. It's a bit greenish as well. It has this like sand brown greenish color. Like if you have yellow and sand brown and green and you mix it together a bit, you get this. Also a sandy underbelly or a belly, and you need the underneath side of the underside, like I said. Arana makes it a bit darker. It's not bad. Just giving more details. I think Rana is just for the details. This is at least a pattern. It looks good. I think this is also looking good on a more lighter skin. Because of green and yellow, works really good. Also in like Mother Nature animals. How you see with reptiles and amphibians. Or birds. Black pattern. Yeah. Small details, that's it. Green. I was hoping the green was better looking on something similar to the green, like yellow greenish, but no, it's not really working out for it. This one is less better than the previous skin, but Papurana is still okay. Makes it, like I said, details are always enough. And then we have the bluish with yellow. It's not bad, but it's not great. It's like in the middle. Not sure about this. Don't think I will use that. Great Sandy Desert is the third one. Let's check out for this one. So it's more like, again, this is okay. So this is again blank. You can still see like the lines on the back, which is great because you get details without even using a pattern on the back itself and on the neck. It has some kind of gray, and you can see the purple in it. And I'm curious to see how... It's always greener if you are in Jurassic World, but... no, it's just the skin itself. Maybe not for Jurassic World, but I honestly, I dislike Jurassic World, the color grading even more since I'm doing these kind of videos. But it's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, Rana's just not working out for me. Absolutely not. Lithobates, no, wait. Chalcorana. Sorry, Lithobates is mostly red in some of the species. That works out. Again, because there is some kind of yellowish color in the skin color itself, then it works really well. I do think Lithobates is okay on this one. It's not that interesting. Some patterns are not interesting. Like, I'm not even going to talk about the green at this point. Papurana, that looks okay. A little bit more details. You can see the bit more brown spots over there. And we got the blue one, which is a nice pattern color, but I think better for different skin. Yeah. Champlain Valley. It makes it a bit darker already, like the belly and the face. You can see that it has green. Also, once again, it has this kind of different color grade. You can see, if you're looking carefully, look at this, cannot zoom in more, but you can see it is green as a base color, but the scales have this bluish lines, and it has this brown red scaling around it, which is really good. I do think the skins itself look better than the patterns. And yeah, I can confirm it with Rana that just the skin is looking better than that. This one is looking fine. Green again, green and orange or yellow looks really good. Yeah. I cannot even see the difference. Look, can you see the difference? From a distance, you will not see the difference. It's like only the specific like caretakers of these dinosaurs and reptiles that know a dinosaur by name and are like, oh, but that one has green spots, and someone next to it is like, mate, the other one next to it has the same spots, and they say, no, that's black. I'm like, how the hell do you? Normal people don't see it. Papurana. I think Papurana fits it. Nice. And then we have a nice color, but not matching with the green, in my opinion. Yeah. Then we have... we have a lighter green. I can't even remember this one. This is a really nice looking green and with the sandy body. I like this. It really gives me like reptile feelings. I love it. Really good. Let's see how the patterns are. From now on, I think I will just... If I'm not talking, you know my opinion, okay? Because really, these are really boring. I think this is the most boring as of yet. I think... no, that's not true. Apatosaurus had some boring colors, but the pattern was okay, you know? They had some patterns that can change the whole skin itself, but this is just boring. The only one I liked this. Once again, it works. And also, is it me or does it look like a Strutti from the first game? Like the green one with the yellow stripes. Yeah. Finally, something good. Less... It's not bad, but I prefer this. And we have the blue. I have to say, the lighter green works way better with the blue and the yellow compared to the dark green we just saw. So that is working out. But yeah. Then we get a green that is just one tint darker, it seems. It replaces the sandy color of the body, the belly and stuff, and the face to a grayish color, which for the head looks cool. But it's like weird. It's a bit weird. And just the Rana is it's just really boring. Again, orange suits it. I think orange is gonna be every #1 pattern for me. Yeah. I'm just almost facepalming at this point. It's just not... These two are not working out at any skin. I mean, it's there, but it's not interesting to us. That's kind of what I love the work they put into every dinosaur and the skins and stuff, but I am missing something with the patterns. I love some of the patterns, like Allosaurus was amazingly great. But I really miss like the difference between a couple of patterns. Some colors. You don't have to do every time the same color. Like, we do not have to get all these green colors. If you want to use green color, this is my opinion. And I know it's like, there are many people thinking the same. There are also a lot of people that don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary, but I would love to see it. That eventually we get like an update. Frontier is going to make an update, or maybe even an extra pack or something, where we get a different pattern, like we had in the first game, where you had Some dinosaurs had stripes, while the other skin had spots, for example. That would be amazing to see. And then if we have like a different, like spots or like large plates or of green, like if you use paint and you just splash it on it, you get those big spots, something like that, and then green. I think it's a lot different than just this. And that's a missed opportunity, in my opinion. I do not have. To be fair about this, I love a lot of the things in Jurassic World Evolution, and I praise Frontier for everything they've done. But so you always want something extra what you like. You know, you like this, you want to see that. That's kind of with the patterns for me. Beside that, I adore everything, but I mean, if I see this, I'm like, yes, that looks really good, and then we go back to this, and we're like, this could be just a base color, you know? Blue. No, it's because the skin is too dark. Limpopo. We go to the Killian Mountains, and I finally think this is really cool. Because green, greenish. We had a lot of green variations so far. And this white color is like the white whale. We saw, if we go back to Yukon, which is the next one, this is like a whale, and this is the white whale. Moby Dick whale, you know? Rana, you can see it because its skin is lighter, you can definitely see it, that there is a more darker pattern on top of it. It's not great, but it makes it different. So you can have different, if you have two Attenborosauruses, one without a pattern and one with this, you have two different species or different specific individuals, right? That's how I see it, for some skins at least. For this, I think the darker skins work better. It's not that interesting with yellow. It still is really good, really visible, but excuse me. I need to get water next time I'm doing this because dry environments. Okay, so probably seen this yesterday or 2 days ago, but totally fell asleep during it. Maybe that's the reason for why I fell asleep. The patterns are so boring. I fell asleep of it. But jokes aside, this is really looking better because you can see it, and the black and white is always a good combination. And oh, and I just noticed now you can notice the underside as well a little bit better. Maybe I just didn't notice it at all, but so I think this is looking good for the Gillian skin. Green just doesn't change anything. It changes a little bit to more greenish, but that's just a shame. I honestly think that Lithobates is the best one for this. Papurana is it's okay. We got the Pelophylax, but not that visible. It's not bad. It's like always better than Rana. Let's just keep it like that. We did the Yukon River. Now let's go to Svalbard, which is black, and it's not that dark. I know there is a really dark skin, and that's not Svalbard, which is surprising. And it's just a more darker. Like I said, like look, if you do this, you have a group of the Attenboro, and you have the Yukon one. Some are a little bit lighter in their skin tone, which are the Gillians, and some are a little bit darker. You can see that you can fit these three really well. And you have like variations in your lagoon. But still, they look like they are one group, you know? It makes it a bit more greener, it seems, with Rana. This one looks good. Like I said, it's really good with having a more darker skin. Meh. Meh. Also looking really good. It's not bad. This one is not bad. It's not that bad. Well, I was Svalbard. We're going through it really fast. And now we get, and this is the weird one because look at that. It's the Amazon rainforest. The, the pictogram. It shows some light purple, pinkish color, and we get this. This reminds me of Ark Survival Evolved again, because some of the colors on dinosaurs are extremely crazy. And when you swim around the island, for example, in that game, and all of a sudden it's a plesiosaurus, by the way, but it looks more like the Jurassic World Evolution Attenborosaurus. And you see this, it's like, that's scary, man. That's scary. Look at that face. It's not something I want to see in the dark. I'm getting Jar Jar Binks quotes in my head for this. It's Monster Fish is back. Blah, blah, blah. Bad acting, I know. Rana, you can see it make a sit. If you go back, look, go back, and you can, boop, it makes it more green. Maybe that is the whole point of it. It makes it way more green. You can now see it. Somehow the Rana is looking really good on black. What the hell? Again, why? It looks cool. It's not bad, but some choices that have been made for this, it's like, why? I'm not disappointed, to be fair, for this one. It's not something I expect to see every other combination with Rana, and then suddenly it's like this. It's kind of weird. And spoiler alert, but I really like this one. This is the only thing I really kept in mind about the last recording that I had. Probably I was awake for a couple of seconds, but looks really good. Again, the Ark Survival Evolved kind of vibe. Imagine seeing like this, and you can, if it was like bioluminescent, you like the parasaurs that give off light. I don't even know how you call those things, but and it will give off light, and you sit in the dark looking at the lagoon from underwater, and you see this shadow passing by, and then all of a sudden you see the light coming off of the spots and the stripes. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. 10 out of 10. Oh, I should do that more often, like 10 out of 10. Maybe I should do that. That's a good idea. Guys, do you want me to do the, give it a number, like what I think it is? Let me know in the comments if you want to do that. I might do that. And this is weird because somehow this whole pattern just changed. It is a black pattern. How the hell did it just become something else? Is it me? Are we going? Is it me? No, it does not. It was never black at the start. It's just brown. Again, it makes it better. It looks good on the Amazon rainforest. Why are those skins like Amazon rainforest, the mangrove one in Gambia River Basin? Those have been some of my favorite skins, and they have always these crazy good colors. Even the freaking green is working on this. It's so much more visible. Like, wow. It's not like amazing, but it's way better than all the other combinations. Again, this looks really good. Top 2, top 1. No, I prefer this then. Prefer this. But looks really good. It's like, again, it's like a version of if you have two of them in one lagoon, you can switch around the Papurana for Chalcorana, so you have difference. Ah, look at that. Also, Arcus Survival Evolved. This looks like a toy as well. You have some of those skins that can be used and sold by Universal as toys. Hey, Universal, great ideas, right? Come on, hook me up. It looks really good, the blue on it. Really nice. Okay, we got two more. And again, this is happening a lot. Mangrove is like, if it's a red mangrove, it is most of the time a lighter version of the Sonoran deserts. But it's not bad. You can see it's more grayish underneath, also in his face. It's lighter at the orange, it's lighter at the red. It's less purple. It's more red than purple at this point. Overall, good color. Rana, as you can see, it's so hard to see the... Let's just go. Look. Visible. Not that much, not that much. No. A little bit. No. Yes. She kept my point. No. Not really. He kept my point for Rana. There's only one skin that can suit Rana really well. Chalcorana, again, also like the same thing with the Sonoran Desert. Good combination. The orange on the red, while there is also an orange color in the skin itself. Lithobates, again, maybe a 2 out of 10. 1 out of 10. It's I thought it would look better, but a 6. This is gonna be a 6 out of 10. It's gonna be giving it a 6. It's visible. It looks okay on the flippers as well. You can see that, and on the tail, looks okay, but it's not like giving me the wow factor, you know. And we got the blue, which is it looks fine. It has a nice Amazon or like more of a vivid combination. Yeah, and we got the last one, which is a blue whale. I do like the blue. I haven't picked it out in my top 3 the first time, but because I forgot a lot, let's say that I only know my top 1 at that point. But this is gonna make, it's a good chance that it will make an appearance in the top 3 because I'll really like it. But I have to check everything else anyway. Rana again, 3 out of 10. This one looks good. It's nice. It's orange, you can make it visible. Yeah, 9 out of 10. The black over here. Yeah, it looks okay. It looks okay. Green, 0 out of 10. Okay, could just give it a 1 just for trying. Papurana looks okay on it, like Chalcorana. A 7. No, let's give it an 8. This one was a 9, right? This is an 8 then. And the blue looks good. It's not that expressive, like boom, there it is, but in the combination it looks like it fits, right? Something that you will see in nature, for example. Especially for dinosaurs that have no use for specific colors. There are animals and there are creatures on this earth that have colors for a specific reason. To scare off, to impress, also show off those things, you know? Other creatures do not have that. Like, I don't think Attenborosaurus need colors to impress, you know? So that were the skins so far. So I'm gonna pick up, I know already one, but I'm gonna check out my top 3. And then I will be showcasing those 3. So we're gonna make a little bit of a switch, and then we check number 3. And number 3 is going to be Gillian Mountains, the white body and the white, fully white color with the black lithobates pattern. Well, we do now know it's more brown, but if from distance it looks black. Why did I pick this as number 3? I remember this was a number 2 when I was checking out the dinosaur again. Marine reptile, excuse me for those that do want to correct me on that. But it's really cool. It really gives me the Moby Dick vibe of the white Loch Ness monster, something like that. And I do like it completely white. And but I also do like it has a little bit of black spots on it. It's like every animal, every living creature that has a skin has some kind of marks on it, and I think this is kind of like showcasing that, and I love it. It's really cool, and I think I will use these in my lagoon anytime. Let's go to number 2, and I already figured out which one that's going to be. So for the number 2, I took something completely different. I had like a couple of them in mind that I wanted to include. Like I like them. I like the Gillian Mountains really well, but I do like color a bit more. And I was just trying to figure out. For me, I had for a second the Yukon River, like the first of the skins. I really like that one, but I also like the green. But I was just checking it. The blue also really cool, but somehow I do like the purple reddish color of the Sonoran Desert. And Papurana is like to also have a little bit of a difference in what I like in the patterns. It suits it. It's not as orange like the other one. I mean, if we had orange from Chalcorana with the mangrove, the red body, it suits it because there's more visible orange in it. But now we have like the stripes are like similar to the belly, and it looks really good. To have some unique color swimming around, I think this is a really good number 2. Yeah. And number 1 is really easy. I'm not even going to skip this. We're going to go to number 1, which to me, maybe you already guessed it. No, wrong one, because I was going for the black one, but this is the black one somehow. And we're going to make this. This is just my number 1. We don't have to cut this and don't have to look it up. This is my number 1 skin because it's really cool. It's not realistic at all in my head, but it is just so cool. Imagine seeing this swimming around, and they altered the DNA to make this creepy ocean creature swimming around, and you don't see it until it's close. It's like if you're in the water with it, you don't see it until it's too late. It's too close, and it snaps you. But I'm not sure if they attack humans. Like Mosasaurus, for example, but look at that face, man. That's just gives you a heart attack if you see that in the ocean. Having a fishing trip with your dad or your uncle, and all of a sudden this pops up. I would wet my pants. Definitely wet my pants. So, yeah, guys, this is the Attenborosaurus showcase. Not that impressive, let's be fair. Amazing dinosaur model, colors really good as the skin colors, patterns only 1 or 2 are really great. So that is kind of it. To finish things off at this point, I want to know what kind of combination you love for the Attenborosaurus. Which one do you mind be using in your park itself? So let me know that in the comments. I need a second coffee, I guess. Also, like the video if you like it. Do a dislike if you don't like it. Also helps really much. Share this video and help me reach to 1K followers. How about that? I'm not sure if I mentioned this in a previous video because I talk a lot, but I'm aware that I talk a lot. If I'm comfortable, I talk a lot. That's kind of the case. But I'm reaching almost 1K of subscribers on my YouTube channel, and it's amazing to see that this is going to happen. So I haven't really thought of it that it was going to happen, but we're so close already. It's crazy. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed, it will really help me out to reach my goal for 1K. So subscribe, and thank you so much for your love. Also, I got a comment from my great friend, the Ravenscar Gaming. You may know him from my Planet Zoo videos, for example. And he said that after I'm done with this, I should just do my list of favorite dinosaurs, my top 10 dinosaurs, or reptiles in this case, with the marine reptiles, flying reptiles, for Jurassic World Evolution 2. So that is something I'm gonna do. And let me also know if you do like the rating of the skin and the pattern with numbers. Like I said, this is a 5 out of 10. This is a 10. This is a 10, in my opinion. It's because it's really cool and unique. So, yeah, let me know. I will see you other time with... Oh, we're going for the baryonyx. Really cool. So we're going for the baryonyx next time. So we'll see you guys then. And I wish you all a lovely day. Take care and bye-bye.